Hello my friends! So as you can see, I got a new gift. It was my birthday this weekend and I have some things to try on. So hey guys, so as you know, my favorite axe is the Gransfors Bruks small forest axe. It's about as perfect as it gets. It's a small package and really efficient, really strong, cuts as my knife very well, and yeah, so it's really good. But for my birthday I got two new items from Gransfors Bruks. I'm gonna show you. My Gransfors Bruks small forest axe. As you can see, it's not very clean, but it's perfect. I've even carved spoons with it, so it's really awesome. And I got a big brother, big sister to it. It's Gransfors Bruks Scandinavian Forest axe. So it's a tad heavier, a bit longer, and we're gonna try this today. And I also got this. So it's a splitting maul. It's a small one. It's pretty heavy though. It's a lot heavier than the small forest axe because it's pretty broad. And for splitting, it's really nice. I've tried it yesterday and it cuts. I'm gonna show you guys how it cuts. It's really awesome. Okay, we're gonna check the age on it to show you guys that maybe among some of you, some don't know that axes can cut, and actually it's safer, as Ramirez would say. It's safer to use an axe that is really sharp. So that's my small forest axe. It's got a few teeth in it, because I've put it in the ground last time on my last overnight, so I was a bit sad about it, but we're gonna work it out. The Scandinavian Forest axe. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it cuts really well. It's awesome blade. And even this one that's made for splitting, I could cook with it. It's really awesome. See? It cuts as well as my knife. See? Maybe better. Okay, we're gonna try them. Okay, so first we're gonna try to compare these two. On the right you have the small forest axe, and on the left it's the Scandinavian Forest axe. You can see on the handle that one is a lot darker than the other. When I got it, it was about the same, but it's about it's just 2 years of use. So, and I took it almost every time I got out doing bushcraft stuff. I took a small forest axe, so it's seen a lot of uses. Okay, so first we're gonna try to cut about 20 strokes in this log with the small forest axe, and then on the right we're gonna put 20 strokes with the Scandinavian Forest axe, just to check how they work together. Okay, now here I'm gonna try to put 20 with this. Okay, so as you can see, one is a bit deeper than the other. We're gonna try we're gonna try again 20 on this and then 20 on this. So this one is about finger deep. Try to show you with another angle on this side. See, it's about here. I'm on about my second knuckle here, and this one it's about finger deep. About. So yeah, the small forest axe for its size, it's really nice. See, it's a pretty big tree. This blade is about 6 inches, so maybe 5.5. I put it in the video, but as you can see, it's about as wide as this blade, and yeah, it's pretty nice tree. But yeah, the Scandinavian Forest axe has much more power. Just for the hell of it, we're gonna try to cut with the splitting maul, the small splitting maul. We're gonna try here. So I'm gonna try to cut some of the log with this, because it's, as compared to the axe, as you can see, it's really thick, but it cuts pretty well, so we're gonna see that. Well, we're gonna make about 20. See? Goes deep. It's a bit more punky here. It's really heavy, so even if it's pretty wide, it's gonna make a really clean cut. And actually, we've gone almost deeper than the small forest axe, probably thanks to the weight of the head. Just to be sure, we're gonna put 20 more on it. Well guys, you can see difference between the splitting maul Scandinavian Forest axe and small forest axe. Actually the splitting maul goes deeper than the small forest. It's much heavier. See how much wider the splitting maul is. And now we're gonna compare the small forest axe and the splitting and the Scandinavian Forest axe, just to see how much bigger the head is. It's not identical, but they're pretty similar. The one on the left is on your right is the Scandinavian Forest, and as you can see, it's not much of a difference. It's a tiny heavier, but a big handle has much more power in it. See, difference in length. But yeah, they cut really well. This one is heavier, it's lighter, sorry, this one. But so I'm gonna be more able to put it in my pack. But if I want power, even I imagine I could build a log cabin with it. Just take some time, but it's really powerful. We're gonna try to make small stuff with it, just to check how it works. I'm gonna cut that and trying to just split it and carve some stuff. I know the small forest axe will be perfect, but we're gonna try with the Scandinavian just to check if the weight is really a problem or not. That log was about a bit more than 2 inches, and I wasn't even really powerful with it. For this, actually, the weight is an advantage. I'm just using the weight of the blade. See, I don't even have to use a strong hold on it. We're gonna compare with it with the small forest axe. It works well. It's a bit punky wood on some areas I reuse. It works. And just for fun, we're gonna check if we can make feather stick with it. But first, yeah, it's more heavier, a lot heavier than the small forest axe for this one. If I want to carve something, I can do it. I can use it with one hand, but maybe not as well as the small forest axe. Small forest axe, yeah, it's much better to use with one hand. But yeah, if I had to carve a bowl or something, I would much rather have the small one. make bushcraft stuff. But yeah, the small forest axe you can make feather stick with it. See, that's the small forest, and the big one. Well, I guess I won't need my knife anymore. I will just take the big axe for feather stick making. First time I do that, so I'm not really used to it, but wow. Just with this I could do everything with it. Not as comfortable as with my knife, but in the end takes about the same time. See, Scandinavian Forest axe, guys. I keep up with the other videos when I use this, but so far, if I need to fell a tree, make wood processing, big wood processing, making a shelter, because I'm gonna have to remake another shelter. This one is wow, beautiful, and it works really well. See, it just gets better than some of the knife I bought. So just about great. I'm really happy with it. Okay, so I guess I have a problem now, is that it's beginning to be a little collection of Gransfors Bruks, so this I might end up getting another one, maybe two, maybe three. We'll see. I'll show you guys if I do, but with this one for bushcraft and this one for woodwork, it's pretty good. And I still got them all for splitting stuff. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe, I guess the collection will grow. See you guys in another video. Bye.